tongue tension while singing, so often overlooked and a leading cause of vocal tension. I'm going to give you my 4 rules for the tongue. I love rules. And the common causes for tongue tension, and my favorite tongue loosening exercise. Then I'm going to show you how to apply to your songs as I demo in different styles. Welcome back to another edition of Victoria's Vocal Tips. 32 years of teaching voice, 44 years of studying voice, all different styles. My students have ranged from ultra beginners all the way through advanced touring professionals, voice teachers, choral directors, and competition winners. I always give you serious vocal technique made simple and fun. Did you know that there are 8 muscles that make up the tongue, and that the root of your tongue muscle is in your neck directly above your larynx? So if your tongue gets tight, your jaw and neck follow. Tongue, jaw, neck, jaw, tongue. They all work together. Doesn't it make sense to free up the tongue? Different positions of the tongue create different vocal colors, and the tongue is one of our main articulators for vowels and consonants. Remember, we sing on vowels, so you want them to be clear and resonant. If you need more help on your vowels, see my playlist on vowels and singing. Real quick, here are my 4 rules for your tongue. Number 1, your tongue rests in the bed of your mouth. Number 2, the tongue will sit higher and lower on different vowels. However, we never force the tongue down, nor do we ever hike the tongue all the way up. Number 3, on vowels, the home base for your tongue is with the tip behind your bottom front teeth or on the gum slightly below, because people's tongues are different lengths. Make sure you don't pull your tongue back, because you're just going to be choking on your own voice. And number 4, the tongue should be wide, not narrow. I don't know how some people can narrow their tongues like, ooh, but if you try it, it doesn't feel good. Common causes for tongue tension. Remember, this will cause your whole voice to jam up. Number 1, forcing the tongue down. Trying to sing with a super flat tongue. Remember, there's a natural tongue hump that we must respect. Oftentimes, singers push the tongue down when they have the best intentions. They may be thinking of singing with a low larynx. They want to get a bigger color, a darker color. Maybe they want a bigger open throat. But forcing the tongue down, again, is putting direct pressure on your larynx. Number 2, allowing the tongue to sit too high, like this. Ah, instead of ah. All that's going to do is make you nasal. That's okay if that's the style you want, but not as your default. Number 3, holding the tongue rigidly in place. Remember, you can hold anything in place freely or by being stuck. You don't want to lock that tongue in place. Remember, that tongue must rest freely in the bed of your mouth, no matter what position it's in. Number 4, locked abdominals, locked breath support, particularly at the solar plexus. That will immediately lock your tongue and your whole voice is going to jam up. And then what happens is your tongue tries to help you support the voice, and that never works. For more information, see my other video on the unruly tongue and my playlist on breathing and breath support. It's time for my favorite tongue loosening exercises. And I get people all the time that say, no, I don't have a tight tongue. Then they find they can't do this exercise, which means they are tight. Resting the jaw in the palm of your hand, I'd like you to just say quickly, ya, 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 Y-A, ya, ya, ya. Notice, no jaw, ya, 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 no cheating. This is for the tongue to loosen and roll forward. Ya, 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 ya. Here we go. Ya, 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 ya. Now listen. Ya, 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 ya. I don't care, you can say it higher. Ya, 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 ya. Here we go. Ya, 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 ya. Now remember, it's ya, not la, la. Sometimes people think they're doing it and they're going la, 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 la. No, that's la, la. We want ya. And if you have trouble with this, do it slowly until you're able to speed up accurately. That was exercise 1A. 1B is the singing version. We're going to sing our ya on any pitch like this. Ya. Here we go. Ya. You can do it anywhere in your range. have had so many singers over the years free up their tongue with this very exercise. Part 3 of the exercise, we're going to sing our fast ya 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 and then insert any other vowel, like this. Here we go. Let's try ya 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 to E on this note. Or you could do it down here. So insert all of your other vowels after the fast ya ya to make sure they're all free. So that's going to be ya ya ya, a, e, o, u, and what other vowels exist in your language. And if you have trouble with vowels again, see my playlist on vowels. Okay, how to apply to your own songs, and I'm going to demonstrate in different styles. A frequent problem for a lot of singers is the ah vowel, and that's largely because they tend to push their tongue down, which makes the vowel really muddy. So how about some jazz? Cry me a river, cry me a river. The wrong way with a tight push down tongue would be cry me a river, cry. You see how muddy that is? Cry instead of cry. So what do? Cry. Cry. What about some Beatles? Oh, darling, I'll never make it alone. But if you're tight and you're trying to sing a big, robust A vowel, you're going to get this. So, make it alone. A is a troublesome vowel for a lot of singers because they let that tongue sit up high and grip, and then the larynx jumps up and they're super tight. What about this? Somewhere over the rainbow. Let me do it wrong for you. Somewhere over the rainbow. If I hear a sudden change in timbre that is not part of the style of the song, I know the singer probably distorted something and created tension. Okay, my last demo will be classical for the ah vowel. I struggled with my ah vowel in classical for years. This is super common. I want to do this wrong first with the flat push down tongue. See how woofy and woolly that sounds? I'd rather have a clear tone with ping, ring, and depth of color. Did you see how that previous exercise freed up the tongue and then transformed the tone? In my audio exercise training program, Victoria's Vocal Exercise Program, I have an entire section on the tight tongue and 2 sections on vowels. So if you haven't gotten it, I suggest you do so right away. We do tons of exercises for technique, troubleshooting, vocal styles, colors, textures. It's for beginning all the way through advanced level singers, super affordable, and I do regular group classes with members. So see the link below and sign up. It is now time for Victoria's Wisdom. You will discover and uncover your true and unique voice when you free up your tongue. Remember, in singing, everything works together. I hope you have enjoyed another edition of Victoria's Vocal Tips. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends. Leave me some comments. Leave me some thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on social media and continue freeing up your tongue and uncovering your beautiful tone. And I look forward to seeing everyone again very soon.